And welcome to Indie Option. My name is Roz.
And I'm Mike.
And we're here to talk about the vendor and producer and what profile types that they would want to use. So we chose Patty Producer here as our example to illustrate how you could be a vendor but also have a personal profile page. So I've clicked on my profile, okay, and there's Patty Producer. If you click on Create Vendor Page, we haven't done anything here yet. That's a whole other module. But Patty wants to have two pages. She wants to have her personal profile page because she's actually going to be running projects on the site. That would also happen if she was a camera person who also owned a camera shop. So you can see different circumstances where somebody would want to have a vendor page to sell their products and services or to educate folks about their products and services.
But if I was running a camera shop, why would I even bother with this?
No, what you would do is if you're running a camera shop and you're not planning on running any projects at this time or maybe not in the future, then what you do is you wouldn't even bother with this page and you'd set everything in the permissions to hidden. That way, there's no page for you personally, and you're just focusing on your vendor page, which we will cover.
Okay,
yes.
So I wouldn't even bother uploading photos or anything.
Don't go
this.
through any trouble. Just go in, set everything to hidden, and put your efforts on the vendor page. But there's going to be a lot of circumstances where somebody's going to have a dual role. So that's why we architected it this way, and that's why it works that way. So I'm going to just put this back to the default, and I'm going to assume that this person is a producer who's going to run projects on the site, but also wants to have a vendor page to show people their production company and what products and services they have with their production company. Because their production company may have a different location. You'll notice here I've got the location here for Hamilton, Ontario. This person, I'm going to add another location, Kitchener. This may differ from the location for your company. So think about that as well. When you're putting this together and you're being searched, maybe as a producer you're doing more of the searching than being searched, but you never know. But you may want to be mindful of things like location, what have you. This is where you'd want to be living and working as a producer as opposed to where your company would be located.
This looks very similar to the crew page. It just doesn't have the skills.
Yes. So if you want the details on how to edit this page or create it, we strongly recommend that you watch the crew video, which we've just uploaded on the site. The key things to remember are the clicky thing and the checkbox, and do not panic when you see Sith Lord on your profile. That is just prompt text, and you can fill it in. It won't show up on your page.
Okay, so I can get to my vendor page from that link underneath settings and from the link on top?
Yes, you can.
Okay,
so
cool.
we will do a whole separate module on how to configure your vendor page, but we just wanted to spend some time explaining the difference between the personal profile page and the vendor page for the vendor and different circumstances when you'd use it. So I think we've covered it.
Very good.
If you have any other questions, please post them on our YouTube channel and we'll be happy to answer them. Thank you.